good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I know that we have many from all over the world that will be joining us today, and so I want to welcome all of you in the season of giving. My name is Tamara Hunter, and we today are going to be talking. So I'm not going to take much more time because we have a panel that's going to be sharing about what it's like to give in this season of giving. So let's talk. Fabulous. We have a panel of people that mean a lot to me personally and have been with me one way or another in the cause that everybody pretty much knows that I am ever so passionate about. And that is, we shouldn't face trauma and life challenges alone. And there is healing through connection and so much more. We call them buddies, and we experience a lot of humor, hope, heart hugs, and a lot of love with them. And I am going to go around the horn, if you will, and introduce each one. And in the style that is more really known for the Service Hero Show, I want to kind of do it with a little pizzazz. And so I'm going to randomly. Now, I'm going to go with Angel Marie over in the corner there. And I'm going to say, guys, as I introduce Angel Marie, I have a clip. I have actually a clip that I found. It's the very first one we ever did. Very first live we ever did. And in it, Linda is not in there, but we will be introducing Linda here shortly also, and why she is with us. So here, without further ado, let's have some fun. And today is number 82 of 365
Just
days.
watch that right there.
Celebrate
Okay, so don't.
Service. And I have our service hero with me today. And some of you may even recognize this wonderful woman. Let me tell you about Angel. I'm not sure why we have an echo going on there. That I'm not sure, guys. And so we are going to come back to that one in a moment. But Angel, that was a blast from the past, I bet you, because that was just after you and I met and I had you on the show. So we're going to see if we can get over the whole sound issue with our next clip. And I am going to be going to Avidon. Here we go. Hello, it's Tamara Hunter, and today is day number 291 of 365 days of awesome. Celebrate success through service. And I have our service hero, someone that is really showing that he is supporting, let's just face it, Team Tamara, the Fusion Project, and Chemo Buddies for Life. His name is Avidon Respes. He is a man that, in talking with him, I've had an opportunity to speak with him on the phone and now visiting face to face. He is a wise person that understands what he's doing. He understands business. He understands people, and he understands how to make a difference. So let's talk. Welcome, Avidon. I hope you guys are having as much fun with a little of this as I am. Okay, we're going to the next one. Misty, you are up. Okay, so how's it going there? It sounds like it's pretty exciting, and you said that you have some opening ceremonies going on. Talk about this event, Misty. Why is it that you decided to go ahead? This is your establishment. Why is it that you open your doors to this 4-hour event to benefit Chemo Buddies for Life?
It's a great event. We've all been trying it. We all support it. We need more support for it. I don't think enough people will reach out and be a part.
And I have to say, I'm really impressed by your social media presence. I have seen so many cool and unusual posts that you've been creating in regards to this event. I've been very impressed. I need to learn from you.
I was kind of I was happy that you shared some of it because I thought it was a little too risque.
You know what? Does cancer discriminate? Is cancer too risque? Is cancer, it's like we need to we need to meet cancer at the curb and kick it away.
Well, that's it.
And that's why I appreciate you, because
Okay, so that was fun. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost there. Let's keep going. We are going now to Barbara Beckley.
Hello, Chemo Buddies for Life community. It is our Sunday evening chat as Miss Barbara Beckley actually kept the home fires burning. So I want to say officially, just a minute. Let me get it. Let me get it here. Okay, in just a second. I am saying thank you.
Look at that. That's so pretty. I am a chemo buddy for life.
You decided to be a sponsor, and let's talk about what it is that you do. The Diamond Factor LLC.
Okay. Now I'm going to go back to Angel Marie, and then Pati gets to be last. So I'm going to try one more time with Angels, and then you'll see why it is that Pati is where she is in the spot. A special spot for a special reason. You'll see in a moment.
And today is number 82 of 365 Days of Awesome. Celebrate success through service. And I have our service hero with me today. And some of you may even recognize this wonderful woman. Let me tell you about Angel Marie, I want to get it, Monachelli. And yay! I am recognizing her, and she's actually been on my radar to recognize for a little while. And let me tell you why. I meet a lot of amazing people with amazing messages, books, talks, seminars, all of it. And they all have something to share. And I really try to learn from that. What Angel has to share actually meant something personal to someone that's in my family that I dearly love.
All right, we were able to do it. Woohoo! Okay, now you guys get ready. Here we go. Pati, you're next.
Today we have a Friday show, a TGIF Friday show. Pati Maez is truly a service hero.
Pati Maez, absolutely amazing woman. She had this big smile and this huge personality that really took up the room and gave it such high energy.
Hi, my name is Caroline Barrison. I come live to you from Toronto, Canada, and I want to send out a special message to Pati Maez. Fell in love with our friendship, and she has been such an inspiration to me. And all I got to say is you are a service hero, Pati. You help so many people. You are incredible with your spiritual outcomes. I just love you. So
happy birthday. We had to do it. It's like we just had to have some fun. And so, I could put Barbara Beckley. I always tell people, be ready for some, powerful talk and maybe some tissue and maybe even someone that might sing. I don't know. Should it be ever so open to maybe throwing a little song in there for a second? If so, feel free. If not, I'm not going to stress about it. And so I want to welcome everyone, say happy birthday to Pati. However, there's someone that hasn't been shared yet. And we're going to go over because this is Linda's first time on one of our shows. And yet, let me just tell you, I'm going to personally say thank you to this amazing woman because I was a co-host not long ago for Angel Marie for an event that she had, and the technology just went crazy, and she kind of like disappeared, and I'm sitting there with my thumbs going like this and trying to just like talk and talk and talk without anything prepared. And Linda was my wing person. She commented, she stayed there with me, she interacted with me, and technology. I mean, here we go. So, I want to say thank you, Linda, for being with us. And we're going to get to know you a little bit more as we go. Thank you for being I want to say all of you, thank you for sponsoring, not only in the past, because I made it clear in different clips, and Angel, I could have gone year after year, Barbara, all of you, I could have just, kept going and get different clips, but you guys have been supporting our cause and our buddies in so many different ways. And I want to say thank you for that. Now, this is all about why is it that we're going to talk about giving right now. Well, this is the spirit of giving. This is the time of year that many have that spirit of giving. And there's all sorts of movies about it. There's all sorts of, someone was talking about the other day about Scrooge. You talk about all the different books and movies that are out there. And I'm a movie person. And I thought about in the movie Scrooged, and that moment in time where they come across the person that was frozen in the tunnel. And because they didn't go to where it was warm, they wanted to be where they were comfortable, but they had no heat and they froze. Yet they froze with a smile on their face. There's a lot of people right now that are truly suffering. There's a lot of people that are in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of people that have need. And this is a season of giving. And we're going to be talking about, yes, particularly one particular event that we're all supporting. However, what I'm really hoping to do with this show also is to encourage you to give. And it doesn't have to be monetary. Giving can be of yourself, your time, your calling someone, texting someone, checking up and making sure that they're warm when it's really cold outside. There is so much we can be doing, and that small act of kindness. We all have a service hero inside. We all can be inspired to do something good. And in the spirit of the season, that's what I am really hoping that we are going to get you guys fired up to do. So we're going to show one video clip right now about the cause that we've all been supporting. And then we're going to hear from all of our amazing panelists.
Life is so fragile, and we're constantly reminded just how fragile life can be, especially when we or a loved one is told we have cancer. Cancer survivor myself, I can tell you, we still feel very alone in this journey.
There's a study that's been showing that patients who are socially isolated have a worse prognosis, have a worse outcome than patients who are socially interconnected.
Buddies for Life is a non-profit cancer support group for those whose life has been impacted by cancer. Humor, hope, heart, and hugs.
Humor, hope, heart, hugs, and a whole lot of love.
Share this with your friends and family and support this community in every way you can. No one should face cancer alone.
I am a chemo buddy for life.
We are a buddies network.
No one does cancer alone.
Be a buddy.
And we are all here for you as a community of love.
We are chemo buddies for life.
And if you've heard 3 words, you have cancer, for yourself or someone else, you belong with us at Chemo Buddies for Life.
Healing through connections.
So welcome to you all here in the panel. And also, as I start to have you visit with all of us, I want to also say thank you to everyone that is here with us right now. And if people are coming and going, realize that we're on the streaming media wild west of, streaming TV. So it can happen and we go without, blinking an eye, and they come right back in just like that. So I want to just say hello to everyone, Helene and Cinnamon and Angel Marie, love it, and so many kick cancer away, yeah, like we do in our community, right? And so great to have you with us, Thomas, and sharing it out. Thank you so much. And we want to encourage everyone to do that. Rachel, so great to see with you here with us. And I know you're huge with Avidon. It's so wonderful. And, thank you, Thomas, for that feedback. And so I am going to open it up to all of you right now. And I'm going to ask this question. And I'm going to just let you guys share as you feel inspired. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it so much. And what is it to you that inspires you to give? Because I know all of your stories, and sometimes it's not always the easiest thing. And yet, when called upon, it's always, what do you need? And how can I help? What instills that kind of a fire in your belly? Something in your soul. What inspires that? I'd love to hear from each of you, whoever would like to share. Avidon.
I guess I'll share first. Giving and thank you, Tamara, for putting this together, and thank you everybody for being present, and thank you everybody who is tuning into this broadcast. You are all amazing for even giving your time to spend with us, because you might or may not know each and every one of us, but the fact that you're on here and you giving us your time makes us feel better. And when I see that light in somebody else, like when I give, and just from an open heart, like, look, if I might give people a couple dollars, like I see homeless people, and before I go in the Wawa or whatever, and I give them a couple dollars, and they're like, are you serious? And like, to me, it might not be, this big of a deal, but to them, it's like world change, life changing. So to feel that type of transition in somebody, to see like the light come back into their eyes, to see their soul, and to see their energy just like come up a little bit, in turn, that helps me feel better, because I know that I helped somebody else and I didn't even know them. And then in turn, other people help me. And if you understand karma, you understand the universe, you understand all these things, what you do comes back to you. The more you give, the more will be given. So it's very exciting.
And Avidon, you oftentimes show up in these amazing cars, or because of your brand and everything that you do. I mean, I'm sure they're like, oh my goodness, right?
Yeah.
Because just real quickly, you are known for, what is your brand?
My brand is called Briat's Corporation of America. And as you see, I make my own merchandise. I also do social media development. I also am a serial entrepreneur, and I consult other people to start their businesses and how to take their businesses and just their life to the next level. And when I met Tamara, I was kind of, starting out on this journey, especially with social media, because I'm sure everybody realized the trend that was going on from like 2017 up until now, where now everybody's on social media, everybody's doing this thing. So I saw a very, very niche opportunity with doing videography and all these things. So that pretty much led me to where I am today.
Thank you for sharing. I wanted everybody to kind of get a little bit of that picture, because I think that, when you understand, because anybody that sees any of his pictures, guys, he's always in front of these amazing cars. I'm like, how many of those do you have? You know, it's like,
Thank you.
Goodness. So, thank you for sharing that, because that, hearing it from someone, let's just be truthful. I'm a Nana,
Yeah.
guys. I'm a few days older. I'm in the over 40, So, to hear it from Avidon and some of you guys, it means something, because this is not because of an age category. This is not because of any other thing, except for we are human. We are together in this. And so I really did want to highlight that right there from you. Thank you. Okay, so who would like to speak next? Barbara.
I'll go next. Well, first of all, I can't help but not being on a panel with these wonderful people, especially Miss Tamara. I mean, I feel like we're sisters from another mother. But real quickly, 2 reasons, and stories long, but make it real short. 1, 6 years ago, I found I had uterus cancer, and I had to have a hysterectomy done. And I told myself I never want nobody else to be alone like I was going through it. I said, I am not going to let anybody go through it and being alone. Then 2 years ago, before pandemic, I found out they found something in my breast, and I had to get a biopsy done. And again, I told myself, no one is going to be alone on my watch going through that. So when I talk to Tamara about this all the time, I say it's so important to give, not just the money, but the time and the caring, sending hearts, whatever you have to do to care for that individual, because you never know if they don't have family. You never know if they have friends around, whatever. But if you know that you can reach out, and it could be for a half a minute, just a half a minute, just sending some hello. I see you today, Angel Marie. How you doing today, Patti? Just say it, and believe me, that counts so much. So yeah, that's my mission. Tamara knows me. I don't want anybody suffering this alone. So that I give, and give.
And, and I want to recognize that, we do have, for those of you that don't know the show, we do have, and we do support those people that are affected by cancer. That's what the nonprofit, as you saw that video. And sometimes they'll come out on the public side. We go into the private. I did just the intro. If you guys noticed, it was just the intro, nothing that was, sacred for our community chats, because those are private. We don't talk about what is shared. The intro, I figured it was okay because it was a hello and thank you. However, when they share publicly, like Cinnamon is, we want to support Cinnamon, and we want to recognize her, and we want to say we're here and we love you, love you, love you. And take that moment to say,
yes,
we're sending the healing vibes because there is so much health that can come from the frequency of love and togetherness. So know that you always have us, and we have your back, my dear Cinnamon. So thank you for sharing that. Who is next? Who would like to share next? You want me? Okay, Patti.
I'll go. Thank you, Tamara. First of all, I'm really happy to be here. I've been getting goosebumps from listening to everyone and watching the video, and I'm really honored to be here as your guest. And most of you know me as the Candid Coach, but today I'm coming to you as Patti Girl Creations. Tamara's topic is about, people taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And how do you do that? Well, with your donations and support, we can make a bigger difference. And what I'm doing currently in my career is painting what I feel are impactful messages that can be shared by thousands. The painting behind me is about social justice, which is part of this topic that we're talking about. Some people get better care or quicker care or different types of care, right? And then this painting on the other side is on point for today's discussion. Why? Because it's about empowerment. Again, taking care of yourself. So Tamara, thanks again for allowing me to help spread your message. And I got involved at a very young age. My parents always said, give, give, give. And again, as Avidon said, the more you give, the more you get. And it's not that we're giving to get, it's just the way the world turns, right? What goes around comes around. And so I've been giving most of my life, and I was told maybe 30 years ago that I had cancer, and I also had a hysterectomy. And I said, no, I don't have cancer. I'm not going to do this. And so I got involved with different organizations to help support. And there's something about giving that just, it's like deep in my heart, where when, as Avidon said, you give $1, you give $40, $100, it doesn't matter how much, just give something from your heart, a smile, something. And so when Tamara asked me to come here, I just thought, I have no idea what she was asking me. I thought it was just going to be a private group, right? And she said, we're going live. And I thought, wow, what a great way to share the message of help us out. Chemo Buddies is an incredible program. And I know I'm going on all over the place here, but I just love everyone here, and your support means so much to us.
Well, thank you. And it is all of us together, and we have different contributors and buddies and those that just, the supporters that are showing up right now, and I'm seeing their names, and I know that there's others on other platforms, because we are streaming live, as you can see, humor, hope, heart, hugs, and a whole lot of love. Absolutely. Yes. And we're streaming live in all of these platforms right now, guys. And so, and then you'll be able to catch this on demand later also. So, there's no reason why we cannot be sharing this good message with everyone. Okay, we've got Angel or Misty Blue. Anybody want to step up? Angel, I think that's her. So you're next.
Hi, it's so wonderful. Thank you so much. I love being here right now and with this energy. And, you said it correctly. And it is like you reached out, Tamara, and what did everybody say? Yes. Yeah. It was it was yes. And that is that giving energy and the kindness that you have created, but you also have cultivated in your tribe. I want to say thank you for trusting me with your tribe for all these years since day one, that you've always brought me on. So thank you. And and also is that this energy of giving, and like you said, is not to get, but yet the vibrational field, because I'm an energy expert and that's what I do, is that when we give, we actually bring it. It's like a mirror of a vibration that brings it back, that we feel good. Now, when we feel good, this goes out to where? To all humanity. And that vibration is in the collective. I know I'm kind of going off a little bit, but that's the reason why we like to hang out with positive people. And for you that are on the line, that are having challenges, that are having a bad day maybe, I want you to take a deep breath, because in that deep breath, and everyone that's on the line, all you viewers from all over the world, I would really like you to close your mouth, take a deep breath in through your nose, and go for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do this. And then go for 8. 1, 2, and hold it for 8. 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 And then out for 6. And the reason why this 4, please write it down, everybody, out for 6. This 4, 8, hold, and out for 6 works, is it absolutely will realign your nervous system. Because the nervous system does what? I'm excited, I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed, I'm hurting, I'm in pain. This helps. It's very powerful. So thank you so much for having me on. I hope that helps everybody at home to step into that. I will go ahead and let, who is it, Misty, to go next, and then I'll bring Linda on. How's that?
Okay, that sounds perfect. Misty, are you good going live next?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to say this about Misty Blue. Misty Blue, many of the people that are here are used to getting on social media a little bit more. Some even have the shows and different things like this. Misty Blue is a businesswoman that is known throughout the world for her special niche, and someone that I absolutely love and admire. And can I say that it's almost like this group here, it's almost like I put something out, they all are like within seconds, it's like they all are like, what do you need? Misty is one of those. And that means so much because I know how busy she is and what she, I mean, my goodness, when you're tattooing, I'm sure she doesn't do it in the middle of the tattoo though, right? So thank you. And what is it that inspires you?
You know, it's cancer affects everybody, and it does. There's no demographic. Nobody chooses. It doesn't matter where you are, where you come from, what age you are, what color you are, how many tattoos you are. We all go through the same things, and we all experience the same things, and we all need that support. And the fact that literally people say it doesn't matter how much you give, it doesn't, because in the end, when you die, you can't take your wealth with you. So all you can do is make an impact while you're on this earth. And even if it's $5, you don't know how that impacted somebody or where that went to. So if I have $100 left in my overdraft and it can make a difference, then I would hope that I'm going to put it out there. And if it comes back to me, it does. If not, whatever. But who knows what it's going to give you in the end? Like you can't bring wealth with you. You can't bring all the things you've bought, all the things you've done, and all the hairdos you've gotten. But you can do something that is going to impact somebody in the long run.
Thank you for saying that. In fact, oh my goodness, you guys see what I mean? All of these people are amazing and wise. And we have Linda here that I want to give her opportunity now to share what it is that, inspires her in regards to this subject. So, Linda, without further ado.
I will answer your question, and thank you for allowing Angel to invite me on, but she didn't answer your question. So Angel,
she's Team Angel all the way, isn't she, to do that? Thank you so much. So what inspires me to give, to donate, to show up, to serve? It's inside of this here. It is inside the heart, and it's because I'm bubbling out. Thank you, Barbara. Yes, everybody. Don't you feel it? It's right in here. It's right in there. To have you shine your light, you come to service, you be able to have the opportunity. So thank you for that. But go right ahead, Linda.
Oh, and Tamara, it's fun remembering that day when you you basically held up the antenna with the tinfoil on it to keep Angel's show going. What really inspires me to give is personal. If I know the person that's in need of more time or something material, that inspires me more than anything else. And so far as your chemo buddies go, because I know you and because you put out such a great appeal, that's what inspired me to donate to the chemo buddies and vote for you with those few dollars that I donated. Over the years, I've known a number of people who I wish had a chemo buddy. I think what you're doing is great. And I want to thank you so much for asking me.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And this is, what is it? What is it that we are doing? Okay, maybe someone's come in and you didn't see the beginning of this because we are live right now on a lot of different platforms. And what we're doing right now is we're talking about, number one, the idea that this is the giving season, the way that the calendar is built, and anybody that's living in a lot of these countries, because I've asked some even on this panel, because we have people in Canada and the United States, and we have people from all over the world that are big supporters and volunteers with our organization. And from what I understand, it's pretty much this way universal, and that is that it's even like a tax donation. And there are businesses that they have to get, so much of their revenue out there to give. So it goes along with Giving Tuesday and the spirit of the holidays. And so many have different belief systems. We're not going to go into that, but they all have something in common: love. And when you love life, which we all do. And even if we're having a rough day, we actually do, because we show up and we get through it. And not always is it easy, but that's why having someone with you by your side makes it a little sweeter, a little easier. Well, we're running right now in the Fab Over 40 because for years we did do what was called Giving Tuesday events. This is our Giving Tuesday event for the buddies, and it's in total alignment because of the fact that it is raising money for those people that cannot afford mammograms. Testing. And with that testing, you can have an opportunity to make a decision of what your life choice is for treatment. I'm alive because of that. And Avidon, you were shaking your head because we kind of went through that period of time together, right? Yeah. Do you want to share a little bit about that? You're on mute. Okay, we're having problems with Mike. We'll come back to this because we're not hearing him right now. Avidon, I hate to be rude, but we're not hearing you right now, so I'm going to go on right now. Barbara, you also are a survivor because of early testing, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I learned the lesson the first time when I found out about my uterus cancer, not to sit and wait and say, I don't want to hear the word, the C word. And going to getting my mammogram, you know, everybody says, oh, you know, mostly all this is women. We're like, oh, we got to go. They got to, you know, do it. They got to. And that day I was like, you know, I'm so proud, first of all, that I can walk into the hospital and get this mammogram done because it's going to save my life and then show others and be a leader so everybody else can come in and all the ladies can do it too. And, you know, you're talking about expenses. Now, you're talking about giving. On an average, I was just thinking my mammogram, because I got the bill. I mean, I work and I have health insurance. So thank God for health insurance. But that bill just to do that mammogram was over $2,500.
Right.
Over 25. Right. And some are higher, depends on, you know, what's going on with the hospitals or whatever. So you see how important it is, especially people that don't have that coverage to cover that. And even they covered it, I still had to pay my co-payment. But still, you know, we're just saying that saves lives. Right. So it's so important to give today and donate. I mean, you know, it's Team Tamara all the way, you know, I mean, she's going for it. I mean, that's what we're all here for. But the bigger picture is each individual that can't go in and afford it, or each individual that's scared and it might be something to push them to get that mammogram. That's what those votes are going for. That's what those nations are going for.
And thank you for bringing that up because it's ever so important. Now, Avidon, you're back, and let's see about your sound now.
Yeah, my sound should be working now, hopefully.
Perfect.
All right.
So,
I'm using the iPhone. You know, technology is crazy.
But, that's okay. But you experienced this with a family member, didn't you?
Yes, with my mother, actually. And my mother, she's very close. She's very dear to my heart. She just had her 71st birthday in October. And thank you. And actually, when I met Tamara, this was in a pivotal time that, you know, we had just found out that my mom, you know, had a very, very severe case of cancer, breast cancer. It was one of like the most aggressive types. And because of her age, there was a lot of, you know, different things that were involved in a lot of variables. So, you know, chemo is very tough on your body, like extremely tough, to the point where you might even die from the treatments because of how hard that it impacts your body. My mom, she's used to working, she's used to working, but she's used to waking up early, like 5:30 in the morning, and go walking. We have a park not too far from our house, and it doesn't matter, negative degrees, she's out there. So now that she had cancer, she wasn't able to, you know, walk at the same, you know, pace with the same energy. So, you know, I would go out there in the bitter cold mornings and walk with her because I knew that it was going to make her, you know, just live one more day. when she wasn't able to eat because, you know, the chemo messes up your taste buds. Like, you literally cannot eat the same foods that you thought that you could eat. And I made sure that I cooked her food to the best of my ability because I wanted her to live. Like, my mom means so much to me. Like, she's so dear to me. So I did everything in my power to make sure that she was going to pull through in this. I made sure that I was there at the appointments, everything. And, you know, had we not had this technology, I can't say that she'll be here because I lost 2 aunts from cancer after that.
Thank you for sharing, and thank you for going in and out, because you know it. And what we would want to say in regards to this, and everybody here on this panel knows that I'm probably going to say it, and that is that Avidon is what we call a support buddy. We all need those people in our lives, and in our program, we believe that the support buddies are as important as the patients are, and that's why also a lot of the people that are on this panel right here, and you know, if anybody is saying, oh yeah, I can totally relate to that, oh yeah, I've been there and I've done that, you need to be a part of our group, because we've had so many of them that have been in here that have talked about those very things and how you can get through them in ways that are going to be healthy. And you know, just like the breathing exercise that we just saw with Angel, we have hours and hours and hours of that kind of information in our community that we have ready to share with all of you. Contact us. We'll get you in there. The only thing we expect is that it's a safe place. You don't share what you see. That's our safe place. And so that we can be real and we can come together and be authentic with our feelings, and so we can heal through them. And so with that, you know, I want to say right now, thank you. I did this little clip in regards to the Fab Over 40. So those people are saying, Fab Over 40, what is it? What is it? It's a competition. And it started a while back, and we are in the semifinals. There's only 11 days left, and this thing is over. We are that far. And with your help, we are going to help people to get mammograms, because we're raising funds, and every single dollar right now is 2 votes through the end of today. So we're asking for one, you know, I think it's $10 might be the minimum. I'm not sure, I can't vote. However, with that said, then if you do donate, it's 20 votes towards our cause. So mammograms can be given to those that can't afford them. And then people can also, we are taking this to that next level, guys. And so we can support so many. So this is what it is.
Hi, I am Gloria Grace Rand from Melbourne, Florida, and what I like best about being Fab Over 40 is the fact that things just get better every year. It's wonderful being over 40, and I am happy to be there.
Hello, my name is Michelle Moras, and I am Fab Over 40. Fab Over 40 is a mindset. It's not really an age group. It's when you step into the power of who you are, what you want to be, and who you really want to be. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. Thank you very much, Fab Over 40, Miss Maya Angelou. But that is the power of stepping into who you are.
Tamara Hunter, so I am supporting Team Tamara in her bid to be this year's Fab Over 40 woman.
So what I'm doing with running for Fab Over 40, I never do anything alone. I believe in teams. And so that's why I brought my friends with me, because, you know, and there's been more clips, because, you know, Fab Over 40 is a mindset, like Michelle Maez said. And as Gloria Grace Rand shared also, it only gets better. It only gets better. We want to encourage that in winning this and going out there as the winner of both Impactor, and then we are the winner. We're claiming it of Fab Over 40. We are going to share this message with everyone because you know what? Mindset is going to help those that are affected by, I don't want to say the word so much, but you know what I mean? The thing that we help people with, because if we can realize how fabulous we are, we will heal faster, and the frequency of love will make that happen. So we are on countdown. We are the ones. We are a team. Yes, we are the ones. And I am going to allow right now, just, as we go around the horn, because we've got, roughly about a little less than 10 minutes. I want to ask, what is it that you want to say to encourage people to, number one, I'm going to start. My words to encourage people are, yes, get out the vote, and that our lives matter, and you can be fabulous over 40. And if you have not gotten testing can save your life. And I'm not just saying mammograms, I am talking testing. And those of you that haven't, know I'm talking to you. You're feeling it in your bones, and I want you to get testing so then you can make your choices for your life, because you will be able to. And then it's only one chapter in your life. So what would everybody else like to share as we go around the horn and start to get this closed down for today? Anybody? Pati.
I'll go. So I'd like to say, vote, vote, vote. Get tested, and find a buddy. I'm a buddy. All those on this call today are buddies, and tell someone what's happening in your life so that you won't be alone.
Love it. Thank you. Who else would like to share? Barbara.
Okay, Tamara talk about singing, so I'll just leave it like this. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on giving till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. We are the winners for Tamara's team in the world to fight the cause. Thank you, Tamara.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, I have chills. Thank you. It is all about, we are the champions, my friend and my buddies. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay, Angel.
I'll go next. That was beautiful. It was beautiful with that. And to get inspired, I want everybody to get inspired right now, to shine their light, to really move their energy, because we talk about frequency. You got fire and soul. Look within your heart. Let your spirit flow. That's your donating spirit. Ask for what you want. Come on. Take it to the top. Don't you ever stop. Shine. Everybody. Shine. Shine on. Raise it. Raise your vibration. So raising your vibration, raising all that energy is helping others to raise theirs. Because when it's said and done, what is our function on this planet? To be happy. What makes me happy is you getting what you want, no matter what that is, with no judgment. So get inspired. Vote right now. I just did a $10 vote. I'll do another one. Linda just did one. We're gonna just keep going. Why? Does it have to do totally with Tamara? No. It has to do with all of us. Because when Tamara wins, what's gonna happen? We're all gonna win. Team up, Tamara. We're gonna be partying. We're gonna be at retreats. All of that. So thank you so much. And remember, you don't see it, the ones that are challenged right now, that are having problems, but we're praying for you. And that vibration is powerful. So allow it to come in. So thank you so much. Vote, vote, vote.
Thank you. And thank you. Yes. We've been doing the dinging and the bell and a ding, ding, ding for, a while, and it's been working. We have gotten this far, guys, and we are the champions. Yes, we are. The buddies are. Who would like to go next? Anybody? Misty? Okay.
Hi. So right now, my father is fighting. He's been fighting for a little while now, and I've lost both my grandmothers to this. And the fact is, all three of them didn't find out until very later in age. And it's just sad when people don't have the people around to support them. They don't have the funds, and they didn't have the testing to know earlier. So every penny counts, and even if it's not money wise, even if you're just supporting, friend wise, spouse wise, anything, just be that support, be that buddy.
Thank you, and very well said. And in fact, I completely relate with you. In fact, I just went through, remembering my mother gaining her wings from the same thing. She did not get diagnosed until it was too late, and we had to say goodbye. She now has wings. My hero grandfather, the same. All right, who else would like to say something? Okay, Linda, you're up.
Hi, Tamara. I just want to say a few words about how important it is to be a health buddy if you can. I've got a dear friend, and I go to all of her medical appointments with her. I stay in touch with her daughter about her health. And it means she tells me every time we're together for one of her many health appointments how much she appreciates it. We really love each other, but this is something extra that we get to do together. It's time together. I get to know all of her details and commiserate with her, give her some extra love and support when she needs it. So that's something you can do. You can give your time to a friend.
I love it. We call them buddies, right? Patti, did you want to say something? Did you say something? Is it your turn?
I said something before, but I'll say.
Oh, you did? Okay, there's one that didn't, right? Or did everybody?
Right.
Avidon. Okay. You are silent again, my dear. You're silent again. So, you know what? We know, let me just say that we've got a few seconds. Go in, go out, and we'll get you back in. And so, what I want to share right now is this from my heart. And because this show was started, yes, because I needed to come back. I hadn't had a show going on, and here's Avidon. So let's give him a shot first, and then I'll finish.
Okay. I'm extremely sorry about all these technical difficulties.
No,
this is
don't
ridiculous.
even.
But I've been in association and working with Tamara for, again, the past 3 years. That's consistency. And no, this is not about Tamara, but this is about somebody who is consistent, somebody who is leading the charge, and somebody who's, willing to be the spokesperson and the advocate for, people going through cancer. The cancer numbers are rising. I don't really see them going away. So until then, we need people and we need leaders, strong leaders that are willing to lead the charge, because some of us might not ever experience cancer, but somebody next to us will. And these different advancements in technology, these different opportunities, and just like everybody's saying, just having a buddy, a friend, we all need a friend. Yeah. So this organization, this team, we're buddies. So, Tamara is one of our greatest buddies. So make sure that you help her get, ahead. I've donated. Other people in here have donated. And, the minimal, I don't know anybody's situation, but $10, $10 is worth this. Okay. If that's the minimal you can give, $10 is more than worth this. And it will come back. If not in finances, it'll come back in your spirit. Trust me. It's more than, it's more than important to give to this cause. So we appreciate everyone who is willing to do that. And thank you.
Thank you so very much, Avidon. I love you all. And as I want to get this clear, kind of bring this all together for all of you watching. And that is that right now, this show was designed to share the message of Fab Over 40. Yes. However, the panels have been all focused to something else. They've all been about, though, one area or another, because the bottom line is this, is that we are all fabulous in life. We are fabulous as a team. And Avidon did hit it straight on the nail, on the head. And that is, the numbers are only going up. And we need to fight like the Dickens right now. We need to fight like the Dickens. And your votes is our way of fighting like the Dickens, because we are going to win. And we are going to kick cancer to the curb where it deserves to be. Out with the trash. So let's do this. Let's do it together. And we got to close up. However, I want to say publicly, thank you to everyone that has been voting. Thank you that, to vote. Get this out there, because number one, if you are facing something difficult, you need a buddy. Don't do it alone. Get tested. Be a part. Realize how fabulous you are and that there is healing through connections. We are full of humor, hope, heart, hugs, and a whole lot of love. Join the movement. Join Team Tamara. Vote Fab 40 Tamara L. Hunter. It is about all of you. It's not about me. So let's do this together. We are definitely stronger together. And upon that, I am going to end as we close with this song. So thank you all for being with us, and let's win the whole shenanigans. All of this. We are Fab Over 40.
Together, we are stronger than sadness. Together, we are stronger than cancer. Together, we are stronger.